Hey guys, TN.Frank here. Bringing you a video about snub nose revolvers and just how accurate are these little guys. You know, you hear it on a lot. People say, oh, you know, these little snub nose revolvers, they're not really good for self-defense. They're just not that accurate. You can't really hit anything with them. They have really, you know, poor sights and all. Well, yeah, sights aren't the greatest, but accuracy wise, what can you expect? And like I say, here's a couple groups, if you saw my other video that I shot, and yeah, you know, discounting a couple flyers, you can kind of see the size of the group. I wanted to compare these with some of the other guns that I've shot and that I've had. We can go ahead. Let's take a look at the 32H&R mag, the 3-inch, which isn't a snub nose, but it's still a short barrel revolver. You can see the size of this group. That was with an 85 grain hand load. Yeah, that's kind of comparable. You know, real similar in size. Here's that 94 grain lead. See the size of this group here? Yeah, that's comparable. You can say, yeah, that's about the same. Then we get into some of the 327, you know, 3-inch circle, 3-inch circle, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Here's another one, you know, it's bottom half of the circle, about the same as this group, not bad. So yeah, revolver, yeah, pretty good. But what about some of the little semi-autos people carry? Here was an EC9S that I had. That's kind of Ruger's budget LC9S. See the group I cut here? All this stuff's at 7 yards too. Got a little flyer. Is that comparable? Would you say that the revolver even is actually a little bit more accurate, I'd say, compared to that? Yeah, I'd say the revolver actually worked a little better than the EC9S. Here's a Beretta Nano. That's a nice group. I think that's a really good group. That was with a 124 grain Osler hand load. There again, couple inches, you know, it's roughly the same. Here's a Smith & Wesson Shield, which is a very popular carry gun. That's a real good little group. Now I would say that's on par with this, minus the flyers. Probably a little bit tighter than that. But yeah, that's a really good group from the Shield. And then here was my Pps M2. You know, couple inches by couple inches. Same kind of basic, you know, discount the flyers. We're in there about the same. And these are all real popular little semi-auto carry guns. We can even move into something a little more powerful. This was a Glock 33 that I had. 124 grain Barry's hand load. There's a flyer I got there, a little one there. About 2 by 2. There again, group size. Not bad. These little snub noses holding its own. We can even move into some full size. Here was a Walther Creed that I had. And yeah, this little Creed, man, it was cutting the center out of that target. That was a nice gun. You count the flyers, it starts to open up a little. But really, if you look at this section of the group, this section, it's about the same. Real close to the same. This is a full size Walther Creed. We go to my my PPQ M2. Yeah, a couple flyers, but yeah, this group very similar to the 110 grain plus P loads I put together. So yeah, not bad. These are all full size 9mm. Smith & Wesson M&P 9. There again, about the same. Here's another one from my M&P 9 that I had, yeah. Compare that, take a look. SIG 320, subcompact compact. That is basically the compact grip frame on the subcompact slide. so it makes a nice carry package. See this size of this group? Compare it to these. So, is this little 357 snub really inaccurate? I honestly don't think so. I think these groups compare to everything I just showed you, from the little small 9mm even up into the full-size guns. If you know how to shoot, if you know where your gun shoots, and you're used to shooting your gun, you can cut some pretty good groups with these little guns. So whenever someone tells you, oh, these little 357 or 38 snubs, either one, they're not accurate. You can't hit anything with something like that. They just, yeah, they're not good guns for carry. Just show them this video. Show them some of the comparisons of the groups that have been cut. All at 7 yards. All with anything from compact 9mm to one 357 SIG compact that made a good carry gun, to even some full-size 9s. And you'll see these groups are right on par. So if you do your part, these little guys will hit just as good as anything. So don't let them tell you the little 38 357 snubs are not accurate. They're good guns. So get out there. If you like a revolver, get you one. Don't be afraid to carry this little guy. Even if it is 2020, still a very viable option for concealed carry. So like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. Y'all have an awesome rest of the day. We'll talk to you later. Tennessee Frank out of here.